Representing the cohort of Master of the Arts in Special Educational Needs, Additional Learning Needs is Nancy Yong. Nancy has worked with children with special education needs for close to 13 years. In her area of work, she had been given many opportunities to attend on-the-job training. However, she constantly strives to better support her students and hence took up the Master of Arts for her own professional development. Nancy's research interest is in social skills and the social and emotional well-being and development of children with SEN. Hence, her research topic, efficacy of social skills training for children with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. As someone who works with children with SEN, she often sees children with ADHD displaying antisocial and destructive behavior. Though medication has been widely used for children with ADHD, it may produce harmful side effects. Through working with the parents of her students, she has found that they are more inclined to approaches that do not involve such risk. And social skills training is one such behavioral evidence-based approach to remediate social deficits in children with ADHD. This led her to conduct research on this topic to explore the efficacy of social skills training for children with ADHD. Let us give Nancy a hearty welcome for her valedictorian speech.
Mr. Eric Lee, members of the Executive Committee, Mr. Lee Xiang, honored guests, faculty members of the DAS Academy, fellow graduates and all present at this ceremony. Good morning, everyone. With much excitement and anticipation, we are finally here at our graduation ceremony. Despite it being held virtually due to this pandemic, it does not take away our joy in celebrating all the hard work we have to put in to achieve what we have now. This graduation ceremony is one of its kind. This morning, no one is going to see what you wear to the ceremony. You do not need to get out of your house to rush through the traffic. You do not need to worry you will fall on stage with those heels. That was probably me when I'm nervous. However, you probably still need a good cup of coffee or tea to start the day. Before I start my speech proper, I hope you have made yourself a good cup of coffee or tea, changed out of your work from home pajamas, tidy yourself, and are ready for the photo taking nearing the end of the ceremony. I'm Nancy. It's a privilege and honor to be representing my graduate class today. My very own stories begin when I was in Polytechnic and I was enrolled in the early childhood course. At that time, I thought that early childhood course was one of the easiest courses in Polytechnic. How hard can it be working with children? But I was wrong. We had to go into the childcare center every semester for practicum, and it was there that I saw children with varying needs. I was at a loss. I did not know that no kids are the same. I saw firsthand on how the teachers engage typically developing children, as well as children with additional needs. The teachers had limited resources and manpower, but I saw their determination and love to engage these children as much as they could. Fast forward to my second year in Polytechnic, in one of my modules in my early childhood course, I was introduced this book, Exploring Disability in Singapore by Dr. Liven Lim and his co-writers. It was this book, my experiences working with children with special educational needs during my practicum and my final year project in Polytechnic about working with children with ADHD that led me to the interest of exploring more about individuals with special educational needs and eventually working with them in my current job. Every one of us has our very own story to tell and our own reason for enrolling in this course. But I think the similarities amongst us is probably our interest and love for individuals with special educational needs. It's also the belief in them that they can reach their full potential with the appropriate support that we all walk down this similar path. It is also our desire to continue this lifelong learning journey, to understand them better and constantly doing our best to seek better support for them, that we made the decision to be here. I always believe that every child can learn, just in different ways. It's the little steps that they made that are important. Just like every one of us here, the achievement we made today are the little steps that we have made, sharing the common interest in learning more about individuals with special educational needs. I will not be here today without my family. First, I'd like to thank my parents, family members for their love and support, giving me the time and space to complete my dissertation over multiple weekends. It doesn't help that I work better at midnights. Hence, they have to bear with me, typing furiously at the keyboard and the lights, which they probably disturb their sleeps. Next, I'd like to thank my friends and colleagues who have been giving me endless of support when I was too tired to carry on. Thank you for offering to ton with me overnight at Changi Airport Starbucks to complete my assignments. No thanks to this pandemic that we may not be able to do so now. I would also like to thank my students and their parents for being the reason for me to embark on this journey. Thank you to my students who taught me more about the importance of living more than I taught them. It's their parents' support and the common desire to seek more evidence-based interventions that led me to pursue this master's degree. Last but not least, I'd like to thank all the lecturers and my classmates who have shared their knowledge and experiences in class. They have given me much inspiration to continue this lifelong learning journey together. Thank you for the time and dedication in guiding me throughout the course. And finally, to all graduates here today, thank you for walking this path and making a difference in the lives of individuals with special educational needs. Remember the inspiration starfish story? We may not be able to save all, but for everyone that we cross paths with, know that you have made a difference in their life. To every one of you here, congratulations and thank you for being here with us. Stay safe and well. May we have the opportunity to cross paths with one another in the near future. Thank you.